Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Guillaume Sheja and I'm a science teacher. I love teaching and sharing knowledge about science in a simple way. So in this channel I will explain different science topics step by step with examples and experiments. So today we are learning about force. Stay with me to the end and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more research. So guys, without wasting much time, let's get started. So to begin, what is force? Force is defined as a push or pull exerted on an object that changes its motion, shape or direction. The SI unit of force is Newton, and force is equal to mass times acceleration. There are two types of forces. Number one, we have a contact force, and second one is non-contact force. A contact force is a force that requires a physical touch. For example, an applied force. For example, when we are pushing any object, we use this type of force, so-called contact force, where there will be a contact between that object and the hands. We have another example of a contact force called friction force. The friction force is a force that resists the motion of an object when it moves or tries to move over a surface. For example, when we are rubbing hands together, there is always a type of force called the contact force between our two hands, but that type of force is also known as a friction force. We also have a normal force as example of a contact force. This normal force is the force that supports exerted by a surface on an object resting on it, and it is acting perpendicular to the surface. For example, a book which is on the table, that book possesses this force called a normal force. We also have a tensional force. A tensional force is also an example of a contact force, and this force is transmitted through a string or a rope or a cable when it is pulled tight by forces acting at both ends. For example, pulling a rope with a tug of war, there is always a force inside the loop which is called a tensional force. The second type of force is known as a non-contact force. This is the type of force that acts on an object without physical contact. It can act over a distance. It is known as a non-contact force since there is no contact between the two bodies. Example number one of a non-contact force, we have gravitational force. This is the force that pulls objects towards the center of the earth. Every object that we may throw in the atmosphere, it will come back towards the center of the earth. Why? This is due to the gravitational force. For example, an apple falling from a tree. This is due to the gravitational force. Another example of a non-contact force is a magnetic force. This is the force between magnets and magnets. I mean the force between the two magnets, or the force between magnets and other ferromagnetic material most of the time are metals, but metals which can be attracted by magnets. So for example, a magnet attracting iron nails. So there will be a force between the magnet and the nail, and this force is known as magnetic force. The last example of a non-contact force is electrostatic force. This is the force between charged objects. For example, a rubbed balloon attracting a small piece of paper. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and that is all for today's lesson on force. I hope you learned something new, and if you have any question, drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more science lessons. See you in the next video. Ciao.